This shoot did not go as planned.
I just need to get this right. I'm not one to give up, you know me.
But let me explain. So recently did a shoot with model Alyssa in correlation with her birthday. So it was a bit of a birthday theme shoot, and we wanted to create a very unique look, a very unique style of images. So the mood board that we came up with was this image here. And as you can see from that image is pretty soft. It has the starry effect. It has a lot of grain, etc. So when we were planning this shoot, a couple of things we thought of how we could get the starry effect in camera. We wanted to replicate that in camera. We didn't want to do it in post. Get the softest effect where, you know, there's nice roll off on the actual skin, as well as how we get the grain. So first of all, starting off with the starry effect. So in order to get that in camera, from my research it was done using what's called a star point filter. They look like your normal filter, but they have some designs on them that enables them to actually create the starry effect when light passes through or shines through the actual filter into the lens, into the camera. That was the first step, was working out how we can get a starry effect in camera. And from my research, I was able to then come up with an idea of purchasing these star point filter to actually try and get this in camera. So for the next part was, how do we recreate that softness? How do we get that really soft? We didn't want the images to be tack sharp. As you can see from the reference image, it wasn't tack sharp, so we wanted to be nice and smooth and a little bit soft, so we wanted to be a little bit on the softer side. And that's where our next filter came into play, which was Tide Optics Cinesoft filter. So this is a mist filter. You would have seen me use this filter in previous shoots before, and I really love this filter, and it gives your images a really nice roll off between shadow and highlights, and it looks really, really pretty in camera. So that was our next step. For our actual grain effect, I actually use the Answer plugin, which you guys would have seen me use if you'd watched my previous video here. You would have seen me use that The Answer plugin. I'm starting to edit a little bit with The Answer to add a little bit of a filmic look to some of my images. So the idea of this shot is we wanted to make the images look as if they were shot on a film camera, because personally I have never shot film before. Might change in the future, so hang on for that one. With the De-Answer film emulation plugin, I was able to create that filmic look and add some realistic grain to the image in Photoshop. So that was super helpful in terms of getting the final image. The major thing why this shoot did not go to plan, but the images turned out fantastic in the end. So you guys will have to wait till the end to actually see how the images turn out. What I could see in camera wasn't what I was getting, and the main reason for that was because at the time I was actually shooting with strobe. I can see what the look would look like using the modern light on the strobe. But when I actually took the image and took the shot, the strobe obviously then overpowered that image and created a bit more of a brighter image than I would like, and I couldn't actually see the starry effect. And it wasn't until towards the end of the shoot then I realized that maybe if I use just continuous light, maybe we'd be able to get closer to the result that we're actually after. So basically we had a light bulb moment, like, you know, as you always do in the middle of the shoot. And that is when we went on to using a continuous light. So we use a continuous light bare bulb. One thing to note as well, Alyssa also had a really shiny dress, which when the light actually reflects onto the dress and the light from the dress bounces back into the camera, that's what creates the actual starry effect. So in order to get that, we had to use the continuous light. So what we saw with the continuous light in camera was exactly what we got. the lighting was good, and it was all just a matter of playing around and moving around and getting different variations and different shots, and also moving the light around to see if the effect will be stronger in different situations or in different setup. The key takeaway is you're not going to always get everything right every shoot. You can plan down to the T. Not everything is going to always go as smoothly as possible. So to come up with a solution during the shoot, and I'm happy we managed to come up with a solution. If things aren't going right, do not panic, especially if you've obviously got clients on set. There's always a solution, and you can always try something different than what you originally planned and come out with something amazing.
Now, you know what you
so
did there.
that is my key takeaway. Everything that we use in this video will be linked below. So if you guys want to go check it out, make sure you go check in the description below. But yeah, here are some of the images. Hope you guys like them. If you do, let us know in the comments below as well. And I'll see you soon. Enjoy.
I'ma kick back when you fake like that. 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 I'ma kick back when you fake like that.
Right, people, it's a wrap. Do you think we got the shot?
We got more than the shot.
I'm not going to tell you how many photos we actually took, but we've got there in the end. Always a pleasure working with this young lady. As you guys know, when we come together, it's always fire. So I can't wait to share the actual images with you. So make sure you follow Alyssa. I'm going to put her Addy right there.
But also follow.
And keep up, because what we're going to do, we go in Spain, going
Oh no, we can't speak too soon. Let's not let them know about the plan. There's some big
wants to do. He wants to do, we're gonna go to Spain and we're gonna do what's it called? Playboy.
That's meant to be a joke.
We're going to Spain to do Playboy cover shoots and all of that. Black tape. Have you heard of black tape?
No.
So it's like a tape that you put over, but there's an actual thing. Anyway,
You know what?
you'll see it.
Okay.
Thank you guys for watching. See you soon. Peace.